ho, ho, ho.
Time for parties and celebrations. People dancing all night long. Time for presents and exchanging kisses. Time for singing Christmas songs.
How much you really want, and welcome to my review for Open Grave. This is the new kind of mystery horror thriller movie that I saw recently today, and I have to say that I was very impressed by it. It's won quite a few awards at independent film festivals, and I can see why after watching the movie. It's one of those type of movies which you can kind of like just kind of figure out what's going on, in a sense, very much like Unknown in that type of vibe. And you know, it's got good cinematography, good acting, good mystery, you know, good action scenes, good suspense in places, characters, you know, character development and all kind of things, and good visual shots which make the movie go, holy crap, this is fantastic. And it's got a very good rating on IMDb. It's worth checking out. Definitely recommend this movie for sure. So let's talk about Open Grave.
It's dangerous to sacrifice. It makes you blood to throw the dice.
So Open Grave is from the director who did Apollo 18, a movie which I felt was pretty good in all regards, but I was disappointed in the overall feel. I wanted more from the concept. I wanted a little bit more that was given. Considering it was done on a budget and practically nothing in a sense, I can respect it in that regard. You know, I felt it was very slow in places. It had a lot of problems, you know. But as a movie, you know, it could have been so much more worse. It set out to do a certain job in the idea of, you know, of a conspiracy, you know, on the moon, and the whole found footage edge, which was very interesting, but not exactly an impressive movie, I have to say. This movie, going from that to this, I have to say he's learned a lot, and he's definitely managed to get his foot in the door with, you know, I think developers and companies, managed to get a bit of a budget, managed to get other actors into these projects, and definitely from the script and his visual style, he's managed to do something very impressive. And Open Grave is a film which I think needs to be seen by everyone, especially for a certain type of genre fans, without giving the twist away. The storyline for Open Grave follows a man that wakes up in a grave pit, in a sense. You know, he has no idea who he is, he's amnesia. He gets out, a mysterious woman helps him out the pit. You know, he finds this little house, it's got full of other people that don't know who they are. You know, the house is full of weapons, food, supplies, all that type of thing. And it's a case of what's going on. Why is there so many bodies in this giant kind of grave side, in a sense? You know, where the heck are they? You know, in the middle of the countryside. And it's the case of trying to figure out who each other is, you know, and getting these kind of, you know, flashbacks, you know, from who they were, and figure out what the heck is going on. It's a mystery thriller, you know, slash horror in places. It's very much like Unknown. If you've seen that movie, it's very, very impressive in terms of, you know, just how, you know, it grips you from that. The first shot instantly just snaps you into the movie, and it makes you want to figure out what's going on. You know, I think some people will kind of get the twist maybe within the first half an hour. It gives away a lot more information with the flashbacks and things are going on around the location. As actual storyline goes, I think it's very well done. You know, it's a nice simple story in all fairness. You know, the idea of, you know, trying to find what's going on, you know, the idea of amnesia, and the actual kind of twist later on what's actually going on, I think is very, very clever indeed. For the first kind of 40 minutes, it plays out just, you know, who these characters, the different nationalities. You know, one's an American, one of the main characters that wakes up in the pit is from District 9, you know, Elysium, and of course the A-Team. Very well done actor, very respected, and of course he meets like a German, yeah, everyone's favourite German character. He meets a Japanese woman who doesn't speak any English. She meets another American girl, a British person. There's lots of different kind of characters, lots of different personalities. And of course they're unbalanced, they're on edge, they don't know what's going on, they don't know who to trust in a sense, and I really like the idea of that. And it's interesting, you know, the big open countryside, what is going on, and there's a thing on the calendar saying, a circle on the calendar saying the 18th, so something's going to happen on the 18th. What's going to happen on the 18th? This is something that kind of David Fincher would do in terms of the cinematography style, in terms of like the lighting. Even some of the daytime shots look very creepy and very kind of like, you know, something's out there type thing, and the whole forest and woodland areas are very well lit and very well kind of shown visually. Cam work is absolutely fantastic. This is from the director who did Apollo 18, a very low budget found footage movie, and he gives out this kind of, in terms of visual experience for us. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and you can really appreciate it on screen. The story kind of, goes into the idea of like, trying to find out who each character is. It does break off into kind of like little mini kind of, action sequences, between some of the characters, and a general good like flashback with someone's remembering something, or it breaks up the nice slow pace kind of scenes and the good character development scenes. As far as characters and acting go, this is a really fantastic, well acted movie. Being the fact this revolves around a certain amount of cast, they need to be really good actors, they need to deliver a good performance, the idea of a niche type of thing. Got some really good well-known cast members in this movie, some little independent ones and did other projects, they all did a really good job, in all fairness. I really like the performance. I really believe that they were scared people that didn't know what was going on. Some good character development scenes in places. Some characters kind of like, do I know you in a sense, or do I know who I am, especially with some of the flashbacks, kind of dealing with that and some information they didn't know quite how to process. Overall, Open Grave sets out what it's meant to do. It delivers its premise, it delivers a payoff, from an hour and 40-minute movie from start to finish. It delivers a interesting, very engaging storyline. The idea of these characters' amnesia in a situation, something is bigger going on, in this kind of isolated section in a sense. The actual third act is fantastic. The twist, the reveal is really well done, very appropriate. I think some people, especially horror fans, will definitely appreciate, definitely like what the twist is. You might catch on, you might think that is the twist, you might guess it later on, but even so, it's still very well done, still very appropriate. Great acting, great visual style from the director, of course. Very good dialogue, especially with some of the characters, especially with some of the reveals of the flashbacks and sequences. The movie delivers a very satisfying movie from start to finish, and I had a blast with it. It's definitely something that I own on DVD and Blu-ray for sure. It's something to check out. If you're a fan of Unknown, that's something I can say you definitely will appreciate in terms of what it does. That's been my view for Open Grave. Hope you enjoyed watching this review. What did you think? Do you think it was good? Do you think it was bad? I'd love to know your opinions. Comment down below. So in the meantime, Andrew from Video Fun Game TV, signing out.